Wow, you have an awesome commute. Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me for Cybersecurity Awareness Month, we have Tejas Dessai. He's a research analyst at Global X. We're going to discuss the diverse catalysts that are proving to be tailwinds in the cybersecurity space. Tejas, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Cybersecurity has clearly been in focus in 2022. Where are we now as it stands as we're in the fourth quarter?
Well, demand for cybersecurity solutions is extremely strong right now. And the reason behind that is the drivers that are supporting spending here continue to get stronger and stronger. You have remote work in the equation, a broad digital transformation to the cloud playing out. At the same time, on the other hand, you have attacks that are getting sophisticated, and the frequency of those attacks is rising. So if you're a global business operating in this environment, your best bet is to spend top dollar on buying the category leading solutions that are available to you out there.
And that leads me to my next question. We've seen significant spend trends in the cybersecurity space. With the macro environment, are you seeing any of that being cut?
Not really. I think cybersecurity is recession proof. First of all, the importance of the subject. And secondly, when you look at earnings so far in Q1, Q2 from some of these cybersecurity bellwethers, billings are growing, revenues are growing. These companies are able to win more and more and larger contracts. So we're not seeing any of that play out right now.
If we take a peek under the hood within the sector, who are the winners, who are the losers?
Well, it really depends on. So cybersecurity is a spectrum of services all across the table. Companies that are serving emerging categories of demands are really coming out as the winners. Palo Alto Network, CrowdStrike, Zscaler, so on and so forth. Serving demand within cloud security, network security, messaging security, all of these categories. These companies are also employing artificial intelligence, machine learning in building automated defense strategies. So they're all benefiting from these trends and these technologies.
What about M&A in this space?
M&A has been picking up significantly. Again, a very fragmented landscape. So, if you're a consumer of cybersecurity solutions, you prefer to buy solutions from one particular vendor, right? So these bellwethers are going out and picking up smaller companies, buying startups, trying to fill gaps in capabilities that are missing broadly. So at the same time, we have big tech that is buying solutions, trying to beef up their cloud, broad cloud franchises. And then private equity has also been an acquirer within the space.
What about the government and cybersecurity? What kind of role are they playing? What are they spending?
Well, with nation states playing an active role on this field, government response was overdue. We're seeing, for example, the US government leading way. Last budget, we had a 10% increase in cybersecurity-related allocation. The Department of Defense got another $10 billion to upgrade all of its systems in response to the SolarWinds attack. More recently, the IIJA laid out a couple billion more. So I think the US government is leading the way. Other global governments will follow. Potentially, we see a $30 to $50 billion market opening up from here by 2025, which consensus isn't really expecting.
So your outlook longer term sounds like it's just as positive as it is today.
Yes, absolutely. Look, the drivers are getting stronger. This is a pressing issue for global businesses. You cannot cut corners here. You have to pay. There is significant demand in the market for whatever solutions you're offering. So with that, valuations meanwhile have pulled back considerably after the sell-off in the market right now. So these stocks are starting to look extremely reasonable. At Global X, we have a Global X cybersecurity ETF that goes by the ticker BUG that has seen almost 250 million in inflows so far this year. So investors are taking notice of this trend and they want to stay long.
Right, and it's a good way to get exposure via an ETF because it's so hard to pick out exactly which one you want within the space and you don't run that risk, concentration risk.
Absolutely. Look, in terms of longevity, we're still super early in this theme, and this theme is going to evolve over the next 10 years. And diversification is the way to play this, especially when you're so early in this market. So there is significant disruptive innovation happening across all pockets. The best way to capture all of that is take a passive approach, and an ETF does a great job doing that.
With BUG, very
With
clever
BUG.
tickers as well. Absolutely. All right, Tejas, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.